Okay ma, let's see this question. A block P of mass m is placed on a smooth horizontal surface. So this is a smooth horizontal surface, and it is placed on a what? There is a block or another P, and coefficient of static friction between them is mu s. There is a static friction mu s. Both are same as m and m. A spring of a spring constant K is attached to the block Q. The blocks are displaced together at a distance of a and released. So they are displaced to how much distance? A, and then they are released. And upper block oscillates without slipping over the lower block. They are not slipping. So the force which is given on the upper block, what is the force that is given? So this is the spring, upper block and lower block, as per our terminology m and m. Ka is the spring force. So the F is less than applied force, F maximum, so is Ka. So both are moving with the same velocity, same acceleration, same moving together means they are moving together. So applied force, maximum force that can be applied on the upper block. Okay, so the Ka is less than the maximum force. So next, what is saying? Maximum frictional force between the blocks is. So whenever you see this kind of questions, I explained you in the block on block situations, draw free body diagram. So upper block is Q, lower block is P, if I am not wrong. So upper block, friction will act in the backward direction. Friction is equal to mu s into m into a, mu s into m into g, and the same friction will act F max. F max is equal to mu s into m into g. So when the forces are acting upper block, we should consider the lower block. What is the maximum acceleration? A max is equal to, so force by mass, so mu s into g is the maximum acceleration. So both the blocks can move with an acceleration A max is equal to, what is A max? Mu s into g, and the maximum force can be applied on the upper block. F max is equal to, total mass is 2m, F max is equal to 2m into mu s into g. Okay, so mu s into g, m into mu s into g is nothing but what? The friction force. Okay, so applied maximum force, that what is the maximum force that is applied? Force that is applied is K into A. Friction is equal to mu s into m into g is nothing but friction force 2 into F, and friction is equal to Ka by 2. So this can be done in this way, or it should be done in another way also. Other way is like, we got a maximum force, so then we should draw free body diagram. So Ka, so both the bodies are moving. What is the acceleration? A is equal to Ka by m, Ka by 2m, A acceleration. So now you take lower block, there is a friction acting, mass m. Okay, so we know the acceleration. Friction is equal to m into A. So m into acceleration is equal to Ka by 2m. M gets cancelled. Friction force that is acting is equal to Ka by m, Ka by 2. So now we are going to see angular angular SHM. It will be very simple as like a normal one, angular SHM. So when you see, what is the generalized formula? A is equal to minus omega square x, we write in a translatory motion, omega. Now when it comes to the rotational motion, this is the translational. When it comes to the rotational, instead of A, we'll get alpha. Omega in rotation, omega in translation, minus omega rotation square into x is nothing but theta. Okay, so we can write tau is, F is equal to mx, we write na, F is equal to F is equal to minus omega square, okay, I'm sorry, F is equal to minus K into x, we are writing. Similarly, instead of force, we will write torque is equal to minus K into theta. So where K is a constant, so this is K translational, K rotational. So tau I can write it as I alpha is equal to minus K into R rotational into theta. when instead of force we should balance restoring torque. So that's what the matters here. Now alpha is equal to minus omega square into theta, if we can write this part, and then omega is time period is equal to what, 2 pi by omega in rotation. Okay, so let's go to this question now. Instead of this question I will show another question. Yeah. Okay, two springs are there, a rod of mass m. So how much is the mass m, length l, is hinged at the center so that it can rotate in a vertical plane. So vertical plane it is rotating. Okay, the spring each of stiffness k are connected as it ends. So as shown in the figure, time period of the system is. So whenever you see this kind of questions, we used to displace a little bit, right? Similarly, now it is horizontal, the spring the rod is horizontal, displace it little bit, rotate it, displace matlab rotate it. So rotate it little bit. This is an angle theta and here is an angle theta, and here is one spring stretched, another string is stretched. Consider, follow my steps whatever I am saying. Consider a small displacement x here. So what is the distance here? Length half, total length 2l or l? So it will be l by 2, it will be l by 2. Here also if it is displaced x here, it will be displaced x here. So torque acts in which direction on this body? Torques in anti-clockwise direction. So on this also, in the other side also, anti-clockwise direction. So both the directions it goes in anti-clockwise. So then torque is equal to, what is the torque? Force into displacement. Force into displacement. What is the force? So it is displaced x, the spring constant is k. K x into, how much is the length? You may ask this length also, but perpendicular, kx is acting in this direction, length is l by 2. Kx into l by 2 because of the first one, and the next tau 2 is equal to force. So another k into x, k into x into, how much is the distance? L by 2. Kx into l by 2, kx into l by 2. Total torque is equal to, tau net is equal to tau 1 plus tau 2. So kx l by 2 plus kx into l by 2. So total is equal to kx into l. So total torque. So now we should convert tau is equal to what I can write? I into alpha. So but here I into alpha is equal to k l into x. So I should convert x into in terms of theta. Listen now, each step is very important. Now how we convert? For small values of theta, sin theta is equal to, approximately equal to tan theta, which is approximately equal to theta. So what is the sin theta value or tan theta value? It is equal to x by l by 2. So it is equal to x by l by 2. So x is equal to theta into l by 2. So for every problem in angular SHM, this step is common. This step and calculation of net torque, torque 1, torque 2. So net torque tau is equal to I alpha. Whatever I am following, we will follow for every problem. Okay, tau is equal to kx is equal to l theta by 2. Next, we should consider I into alpha is equal to k l into x is nothing but theta l by 2. So what is the I? I, moment of inertia about point of rotation. Moment of inertia about point of rotation. So what is the mass of the rod? Mass of the rod is, what is the m, and length is l. What about the center? What is moment of inertia? ml square by 12. So we are creating few pages. So it is equal to, I is equal to m l square by 12 into alpha, because I displaced in the, so how I displaced upward direction, but it is going in the backward direction. If I displace downwards, it tries to go backwards. So that's why I can write is a minus of k l square theta by 2, so 6l square gets cancelled. Alpha is equal to minus 6k by m into theta. Omega is equal to square root of 6k by m. If you are asked for time period, 2 pi by square root of m by 6k. So this is one question. Let's see another question. A uniform pole of length how much? 2l. Length is 2l. So uniform pole mass is given. A smooth horizontal table, and the mass of the pole is m, and it is connected to frictionless axis. So spring force K connected to other end. It is displaced small angle theta from equilibrium position, released small oscillations of frequency of oscillation. Frequency is nothing but 1 by time period. Omega. So omega he is asking. So let's consider what we are supposed to do. So initially it is horizontal, now it is displaced little bit. So when it is displaced little bit by an angle theta, so here the spring is compressed. So okay, as like previously I explained with the stretched one, right? So I'll explain with the stretched case. So now the spring is stretched. How much it is stretched? X. It is stretched X, and here is an angle theta. How much is the length? L. 2L. So what is the force? Torque is equal to, how much the torque will be? It will be in the anti-clockwise direction. Torque is equal to, how much is the value? K into X is the force which is acting in the upward direction, K into X, and force into displacement. Force into displacement is 2L. So force is equal to K into X into 2L. This is the torque, and tau is equal to, I can write as I into alpha K into 2L into X. X I should convert into in terms of theta. How to convert into theta? So for small values of theta, sin theta is equal to tan theta is equal to x by 2L. So it is equal to theta. So x is equal to 2L into theta. Replace ka? I alpha is equal to K into 2L into X is nothing but 2L into theta. What is the I value of the rod? Now we should consider I. So what is the rod? About the rod at the center where it is rotating about the end, mass m, length 2L. So what is the moment of inertia about the end? M, actually ml square by 3, length is 2L, m 2L square by 3. So I just write this in the expression. So I will write minus sign because if I displace in the downward direction it goes backward. So I is equal to m into 2L square by 3 into alpha is equal to minus K into 2L square into theta. 2L square gets cancelled. Alpha is equal to minus 3K by m into theta. Omega is equal to square root of 3K by m. Everywhere we are doing the same part. Now you see the same question asked in our advanced actually. A rod of length L, mass m, is pivoted at the center. Two ends of the rod are attached to spring of equal length of constant K. The springs are now fixed rigid supports as shown in the figure. The rod is free to oscillate in the horizontal plane. The rod is gently pushed through a small angle theta. The frequency of oscillation is, when the rod is displaced, initially it is like this. Initially the springs are like this. Now you displace it little bit. When you displace, so it will be from one side it will be like this, and another side it is like this. For small angle theta and K, and here is a displacement X, and here is a length L. It is fixed at the center. Okay, alright. Next, so now we are writing force equation. Force is equal to, as like the previous case, everywhere is same, Kx into L. In which direction? It will be in a anti-clockwise direction. It is also Kx into L by 2, right? L by 2 and L by 2. So for net torque 1 is equal to Kx into L by 2. Tau 2 is equal to Kx into L by 2. So it's like a previous problem, one of the problems, but still we will do. Net torque is equal to Kx into L. Tau is equal to I into alpha. What is the I value? About the rod, about the center, ml square by 12. L square by 12 alpha is equal to minus K. X is nothing but L into x is nothing but what? X is equal to theta into L by 2. Okay, if write theta is equal to x by L by 2, so because of small values, x is equal to theta into L by 2. So we solve the same model in the previous example. Alpha is equal to minus omega minus 6k by m into theta. So we can write as square root of square root of 12. This is rod mass is mentioned, so KL mass ML, so 6k by m. So time omega is equal to given, time period is equal to 2 pi by omega, it is m by 6k. So frequency, if it is asked, t is frequency is equal to 1 by time period, so square root of 6k by m, 1 by 2 pi. So this is how we should solve. One last question that is very important, I was supposed to discuss in the first, this one. So block of mass m is connected to one end of the massless rod and a spring of force constant k as attached to the other end rod. The rod is pivoted at P and it is P here, displaced slightly downwards downwards and left free oscillate. For small angular displacement of theta, how much match the following columns. Matlab he asked for what is the time period, what is the energy, so these things he asked. Time period, so first we write it is compressed or stretched, whatever, but it is displaced. So initially it is position, so it is stretched or compressed, we can do anything, no problem, don't worry. Sir, why are you doing stretched part only? Till now I discussed only stretched part, so that's why I am doing. Okay, so this part theta and x, mg is also there, m is also there, and it is also displaced by x. So restoring we should consider restoring torque only. Understand? Restoring torque will be there if the rod, if the spring, if and only if the spring is present or there is a rod which can be elongated. You know elasticity, na? So rod elongation cases. So tau restoring is equal to I into tau restoring. What is the cause of the restoring torque? Only cause is, here is a length A, here is a B. Restoring cause is spring. So how much is the spring force? Kx into A. So restoring Kx into A. So K is what? So K is K, A, and X is equal to, so sin theta is equal to X, theta is equal to X by A. So theta into A we can write, tau is equal to, when we write this, K into A square into theta, tau is equal to I into alpha. So when you see I, the rod is massless. When there is no mass for rod, moment of inertia of the rod is 0, but still some fellow is there, mass m. How much distance? At a distance of B. So moment of inertia of B about the point of rotation is m into b square. So m b square is into alpha is equal to k a square into theta. Alpha is equal to, minus I can keep because it is up and down, anyway it is coming down, minus k a square by m b square into theta. Omega is equal to square root of k by m into a by b, and the time period is equal to 2 pi by omega, and frequency is equal to, so what is the frequency? 1 by time period. So frequency is equal to 1 by time period. This is what the meaning of it. So thank you very much.